Hey, Dr. Binh, Healthy Feet Podiatry. We have a gentleman here with fungus among us. So he had this for a long time. Have you tried anything, sir?
Just regular fungus from
Yeah. So like all that topical stuff that you get at the store, generally that stuff doesn't work. Most of my patients who come to me, they've tried it all. That's when they end up here because if you look at the actual studies, nail fungus is very resilient to topicals. All that stuff is like less than 1% success rate. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna cut down the nail today, just kind of sort of see what we got underneath. Another reason it's important is because, we're gonna get a sample of the nail today, get tested, see, make sure it is 100% of fungus. Because the other possible thing that it can be is like a nail trauma, right? So if you're in the military, if you wore boots, if you drop something on your toe, if you're a runner, if you're an athlete, all that repetitive trauma against the toenail can cause it to thicken and become funky, thick, yellow, crumbly, all the above. And that could potentially open the door for a fungus to infect it. But it could also, again, be just simply nail trauma. By cutting it down, like I'm doing right now, it'll help the nail, like topical, penetrate a little bit better. The reason like the topical doesn't work as well is because if you've got a really thick nail, it's not gonna penetrate that thick nail. So if we cut it down, it'll be a lot more likely to penetrate, right? What we'll also do is we'll send this nail off that we got today, this thick nail, to get tested for a fungus. Once we get it tested, we could potentially put you on some medications that work really, really well. Looking good so far. Any of this hurt, sir? Oh, that almost took out my eye there. All right, we'll go next door. We're on to the other foot. So if there's in fact a fungus, one of the treatments I definitely recommend is a medication called Lamisil. Lamisil. If you read about it on the internet, you'll see a lot of very scary things about it. Oh, you can die from it. You can, you're gonna get liver failure. No, that's simply not true. I prescribe it literally every single day with minimal to no issues. Wow. Look at all that gunk that's been just building up underneath your nail for all these years, right? Fungal debris. So back to the Lamisil, there's a study recently where they surveyed 20 million people who took it. Only 6 people out of these 20 million people actually ended up with any liver damage or major liver damage. Because it's, a relatively safe medication. To say that you don't want to take this medication because 6 people out of 20 million people got liver damage is silly. It's like saying, I don't want to drive a car because car accidents happen. I don't want to fly a plane because that airplane blew up in the sky a couple of months ago. That's just simply not true. The odds are in your favor, and it works really well. If you look at the studies again, about 70% success rate with nail fungus. Another thing I want you to consider today is laser. That's something that we offer here too. Laser is 1 treatment a month for 6 months, and what that does, it helps zap the toenail. It looks like a laser pen. It zaps the toenail, creates a hostile environment for the fungus to live in so the healthy nail can grow out. And every time you come in, we do this for you. We cut your nail down so that the laser can penetrate a lot better, just like the topical can penetrate a lot better. You see all that stuff coming out. So, in order to take the medication, because there's that, slight possibility that your liver can get damaged, right? Quote unquote damaged. I require 2 things. I require a nail biopsy, which we got a piece right here, and we require some lab work just to make sure your liver is running good. It's 1 pill a day for 90 days. So that's what I would recommend. Any questions about any of the treatment options? No. So I guess the $1 million question now is, Dr. Binh, what would you do, right? Here's what I would do. I would recommend potentially taking all 3 treatment options. 1 is the pill, 1 it's the topical, and 1 it's the laser. The topical by itself, it's about 1% success rate. The oral medication by itself is about 70. The laser by itself is about 70 as well, but when you put them all together, it's about 90% success rate. So this time next year, you're gonna have feet ready for the beach. This is gonna take a long time, so if you have a cruise next week, you're out of luck, right? Because you should have been here 6 months ago. So that's what I would recommend. Looking good already?
Yes.
All right. Well, we're going to talk about what he wants to do off screen. And again, thank you for letting us record. Hopefully this helps somebody out there. And we will see you guys next time.